Are you trying to shiny hunt in Pokemon, but it's just too hard? Shiny hunting can be frustrating and take a long time. In this short video, we will be discussing a few tips and tricks in shiny hunting Magikarp, which can be used for other water-based Pokemon in the games Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Since the beginning of Pokemon, Magikarp and Gyarados are one of those staple Pokemon that most people get just because of how strong Gyarados can be. However, Magikarp has never been loved by the Pokédex. If we look at its first entry in Red and Blue, it states that in the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today, which is the same entry as Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Fire Red and X also state that it is virtually worthless in both terms of power and speed. It is the most weak and pathetic Pokemon in the world. So, why would we shiny hunt for a Magikarp? Because it's gold and evolves into a red Gyarados. That's all the reason I need. Here's my first tip. Look for a mass outbreak. Yes, I know it's obvious, but hear me out first. When looking for mass outbreaks, try to find them in shallow locations and try to avoid the ocean if you can. The ocean is really murky and you can't really see through it very well. And Magikarp can swim deep, and you may have the chance of missing the shiny if it's too deep and you mistake it as a regular Magikarp. You may not even see the color of the Magikarp until it either surfaces or you angle the camera just right. In this clip here, I see that there's a Magikarp, but I can't really see the color until I angle the camera just right, and that took a little bit. When looking for a mass outbreak then, try to find them in shallow water that you can see through clearly. In the river off of the East Province area 2, it's very clear and not that deep, so I was able to see this shiny Magikarp pretty easily. My next tip is very unique to Magikarp itself, and that is to move away. Magikarp is a unique Pokemon because, unlike other Pokemon that get closer to you when you draw near to them, Magikarp will freeze in place. You can actually be right above a shiny Magikarp, but because they're just deep enough in the water, they will not trigger that encounter until you move away. Once you give the Magikarp some space, it will start moving again, and when it's close enough to the surface, then you can go ahead and encounter the shiny. And for my last tip, I just suggest that you catch the shiny Magikarp in the most expensive Pokeball in the game, the Luxury Ball. These gold, pathetic Pokemon deserve some luxury in their lives. Wouldn't you agree? And those are my quick tips in catching shiny Magikarp in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and leave a comment below on any tips I may have missed, or on a Pokemon that you think I should do a video on next. Until then, game on, nerds.